Hello everyone, today I'm going to reshoot this video. This is for my personal ranking of the 13 UK Beatles albums. I'm going to say this, that I love every album. You know, there's no album I dislike. They're all gems, but except for 13, which I'm sure all would agree with, right? And I would appreciate comments, and please, if you can like the video, that'd be much appreciated. And also subscribe, please, are very help out a lot. It would. This time I will try to make it um, you know better than the other one. Okay, all right. So number 13, no surprise, is Yellow Submarine, because mainly if you have four new songs, which was previously recorded for the Sgt. Pepper album, two George songs, only a Northern song, and It's All Too Much. And then you already had Yellow Submarine on the Revolver album and released as a single. That was All You Need Is Love, and it was also on the Magical Mystery Tour album. And the side two, and also you had Hey Bulldog, which was also a single. And side two are instrumentals by George Martin. They're all good, but I'm sure you would much rather hear a Beatles album with Beatles songs on side one and Beatles songs on side two. But it's mostly a soundtrack album to the movie Yellow Submarine. So that's at number 13. All right. Number 12 for me is Let It Be. Um, you know, um, you know, Beatles were not, were not functioning, and and so they did record this after the White Album, but it was never complete, and they left the studio in mid 1969 and instead recorded Abbey Road, and this was never finished until after Abbey Road. Some good songs on here, Two of Us, Across the Universe, I Me Mine, For You Blue, Get Back, Let It Be, the title track, I Got a Feeling, after, One After 909, The Long and Winding Road, some good stuff on here, but, you know, um, you know, it's still a good album, but, if only if it was complete, but, so that's at number 12. All right, okay, all right. Okay, for number 11, Beatles for Sale. I like Beatles for Sale, I feel it's underrated. It gets underrated, but the Beatles were, they already had a movie, Hard Day's Night, and that was a hit, and they had the soundtrack, of course, and they had a lot of touring going on during that time, and it shows that they'll be tired, you know, and overworked, because they've been doing it, right? No Reply, I'm a Loser, Babies in Black, Rock and Roll Music, I'll Follow the Sun, Kansas City, 8 Days a Week, Words of Love, I Don't Want to Spoil the Party, What You're Doing. Some good stuff on here, but but comes out at number 11 for me, but it's still a good album. I do enjoy it. All right, so that's at number 11. All right. Alright, number 10. I'm gonna go with their debut, Please Please Me. I mean, the title track, Please Please Me. You know, Anna, Chains. I mean, Twist and Shout. That's a great John rocker. And all the Beatles had a cold, and it really shows on Twist and Shout. John was on fire on that. He did a marvelous job on that. It's a great cover version of, he did a great job on Twist and Shout. And this is a very great debut for the Beatles. Did a solid job on this. So, number 10, Please Please Me. What a great debut. It's solid. Fantastic. All right. Okay, next at number 9. All right, number 9. All right, number 9. I love this album. At number 9, I'm going to go with Magical Mystery Tour. In the UK, it was released as a a double EP or extended play in the UK, basically 245s. But in the US, Capitol were not too fans of EPs, so they took all the singles at the time in 1967 and took the 6 songs from the EP, put it all on side 1, and on side 2 they put all the singles from 1967 on here, and it works very well. And this is the canon version. Even the UK added this to the Beatles catalog. And I mean, it's great. It's fantastic, very psychedelic, and Capitol did right. Capitol did a very good job on that one. So that's number 9, Magical Mystery Tour. Number 8, all right. Help. I feel this also gets underrated also. There's a lot of great stuff on here. Help, You Got to Hide Your Love Away, You're Gonna Lose That Girl, Ticket to Ride, Another Girl, I Need You. Also has Yesterday on here, which is fantastic. Tell Me What You See, You Like Me Too Much, It's Only Love, I've Just Seen a Face. A lot of great stuff on here. So number 8, Help. It's a great album. I love it. All right. Number 7. All right. Go with A Hard Day's Night. And this was the first album to have all songs written by John Lennon and Paul McCartney. This was the first album to have Lennon and McCartney compositions. And they're fantastic. The title track, A Hard Day's Night, Things We Said Today, Anytime at All, I'll Cry Instead, You Can't Do That, I'll Be Back, I Should Have Known Better If I Fell, and I Love Her, of course. A lot of great stuff on here, and also Can't Buy Me Love also. Great stuff on here. Fantastic album. But it's at number 8. No, I'm sorry, number 7, Hard Day's Night. It's fantastic. Now at number 6, go with their second album, with the Beatles. I feel this gets underrated also. I know not a lot of fans, not a lot of people are into covers, but when the Beatles do covers, they're usually fantastic. They match and top the original versions. Especially, Marvelettes, Please Mr. Postman, and Money, That's What I Want. Man, John did a great vocal job on that. He did excellent. Also with help with Paul and George. Man, it's awesome. It won't be long. All I gotta do, All My Loving, and also George's first song, Don't Bother Me, is excellent. It's a shame George didn't like it too much though. You know, Roll Over Beethoven, Hold Me Tight, You Really Got a Hold on Me, All I Want to Be a Man. Ringo did a great job on that, and also the Rolling Stones did a cover of it, and it's pretty good also. Not a Second Time. You know, I feel it gets underrated. Um, you know, and I also appreciate Mean Mr. Mayo giving With the Beatles enough praise. You know, I feel it's underrated. I like it. It's a fantastic album, and I put it at number 6. Now we're already in the top 5. Oh boy. Number 5. Oh boy. Number 5. Oh boy. I'm gonna go with 1966's Revolver. I see right there. Revolver, this is where the Beatles had a turning point and coming up with new ideas, new styles, and you know, especially the acid songs like She Said, Tomorrow Never Knows, I'm Only Sleeping, and Dr. Robert. Fantastic stuff on here. George has 3 songs: Taxman, Love You Too, and I Want to Tell You. Paul's Good Day Sunshine. Got to Get You Into My Life for No One, which is a beautiful song, and Eleanor Rigby. Classic. And the UK version of Revolver is way better than the US version. No comparison. There's 3 songs short on the US version, and the UK version of Revolver is best, is way, way better. So at the top 5, Revolver. Excellent album. Excellent. Number 4. All right. Number 4. All right. Number 4. 1965, Rubber Soul. It's also a great, great album also. With In My Life by John, Girl, and also Paul's I'm Looking Through You, You Won't See Me, Drive My Car. And George's 2 songs, Think for Yourself and If I Needed Someone, are great. There also has Wait, The Word. A lot of great stuff on here, I know not a lot of fans are crazy. They're not crazy about What Goes On or Run for Your Life. Besides, that, it's a fantastic album. It's a great album, and this is where the Beatles were at their peak, pretty much through 1965 to 69. This is where they hit their peak, pretty much. Starting with Rubber Soul, then Revolver, Sgt. Pepper, the White Album, Abbey Road. Fantastic. So, number 4, Rubber Soul. Top 3. Go with number 3, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. And this time, it's where the Beatles wanted to hide themselves from, to another band. The Beatles called themselves Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. And they basically wrote the songs that the Beatles would not write. George's Within You, Without You, I Like It. you know, When I'm 64 by Paul, Lovey Rita. Mm. She's Living Home. Um, Ringo's With a Little Help from My Friends, excellent. John's timeless classic, A Day in the Life. Good Morning, Good Morning. Superb album. And this is my number 3 pick, Sgt. Pepper. It's fantastic. And this isn't just, in my opinion, just a personal preference, right? Everyone has the right to their own opinion, you know? Yeah, just my subjective list, so what things superb are supposed to go up or lower on the list, so this is how I'm feeling at the moment. Number 2, The Beatles, or famously called the White Album. Double EP, double album, excuse me. Back in the USSR, Dear Prudence, Cry Baby Cry, Savoy Truffle, Cry Baby Cry, I think I said that. Revolution 1, back in the USSR, Obla Di Obla Da, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, I Will, Mother Nature's Son, Helter Skelter, Julia, Dear Prudence, a lot of classics. But I know not a lot of people are a fan of Honey Pie, Wild Honey Pie, and Revolution Number 9, of course. Some songs like that. But since it's a White Album, it has a lot of different styles on it, so, it kind of works, right? Because there's a lot of different genres of music on here. And that's what makes it special, makes it great. So now that's at number 2, the White Album. Right. And then finally at number 1, I don't think it'll be surprising at all. Number 1, Abbey Road at number 1. Come Together is an excellent album opener. Then you have Here Comes the Sun, Something by George, You Never Give Me Your Money, Sun King, Polythene Pam, She Came In Through the Bathroom Window, Golden Slumbers, The End. And not everybody's, a fan of Her Majesty because only 20 seconds, so it's, pretty short. And also Maxwell Silverhammer, which is a silly, song also. And then you have Octopus's Garden, Mean Mr. Mustard, Oh Darling, I Want You, She's So Heavy. It's fantastic stuff on here. This is the great album. I love it. And that's my number 1 choice, Abbey Road. Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate, comments, questions, and thank you very much for watching. And I hope I did this one a little more justice, just, personal preference, all right? Have a nice day. Thanks.